Shalom, brothers and sisters. So you saw now again, and Amir also mentioned it, and Jerusalem Jane and all those people, that these anti-judicial reform protests are picking up again with these crazies in Israel trying to just bring weakness and chaos into the Israeli government and military, shutting down roads. And no, it's absolute madness. And it, like I say, funded from overseas countries, one of them being the United States. This is an interesting one. Now, there's a difference, before I even read you the article, between messianic and messianic. Messianic, like we understand it, is Jews like Amir that have had their eyes opened, their hearts softened, and realized that Yeshua is their Messiah, and they now follow him. All right? Messianic in Israel many times refers to the Israelites that believe that re-establishing the nation of Israel and everything brings Messiah. Matityahu, Glasses, the rabbi, all those people, they're searching and waiting for Messiah, doing good works and living better lives and studying Torah and living in Israel. They're bringing on the time of Messiah. They're messianic, right? So religious, seeking the Messiah. It's part of the tenets of their faith. So this article is referring to those people, not the messianic Jews who believe in Yeshua. But still, the idea around Messiah is what's important in this. Anti-judicial reform protests turn anti-Messiah. Yeah, interesting. Been here before. Protests against the judicial reform measures being proposed by Netanyahu's coalition government took a religious overtone as protesters targeted MK Likud Ariel Kalner's home in Haifa on Thursday night, plastering the neighborhood with posters proclaiming, "Here lives a messianic believer." Right? This is what's waiting for people who are not ready with Jesus right now in the tribulation. Here lives a Christian. Here lives someone who proclaims Jesus Christ as God. Here lives someone who does not worship the beast. Posters and signs and everything. This, what they're doing now, is what's going to be done to believers and Jews in the tribulation latter half. Kalner responded on Twitter with a quote from Israel's first Prime Minister, David Ben-Gurion. "Zionism is a messianic movement," Ben-Gurion said. "This is perhaps the only word that fits it, that distinguishes it. It is a movement that works for the redemption of the people and the redemption of the world through Messiah." Judaism mandates a strict belief in Messiah, Moshiach, literally the anointed one in Hebrew. Maimonides, one of their great leaders from the past, lists this as one of the 13 principles of faith, encapsulated in the statement, "I believe with full faith in the coming of the Messiah, and even though he tarries, with all that, I await his arrival every day." Tell me that doesn't describe me, you, all of us, watchmen, watchwoman, and watch community, waiting eagerly with deep anticipation in our hearts for our Messiah. I believe with full faith in the coming of the Messiah, and even though he tarries, and it feels like he's tarrying, with all that, I will await his arrival every day. Amen. Shalom. He is coming. Hang in there.